In this lecture, we're going to take a look at the history of the XRP Ledger. Back in the early days of Bitcoin, there were three engineers by the names of David Schwartz, Jeb McCaleb, and Arthur Britto. They all saw the potential of Bitcoin, but were concerned about scalability and the now obvious energy costs associated with the proof-of-work mechanism that helps secure Bitcoin. They challenged themselves to create what they thought could be a better Bitcoin, a blockchain that still adhered to the principles that make Bitcoin great, but addressed their concerns around its limitations. Development of the XRP Ledger began in early 2011, and by May of 2011, they had published a first discussion on a Bitcoin forum titled Bitcoin Without Mining. I'll leave a link to the discussion as a resource to this lecture, and if you're interested about how the idea was originally received by the Bitcoiners of the day, I can tell you it's an interesting read. The XRP Ledger launched in June 2012, and originally it was called Ripple, which is why even today some people refer to XRP as the Ripple coin. The ticker was XRP upon launch, following the 3-character ISO 4217 standard for currency codes. In this standard, the first 2 characters represent the country code, and the 3rd character represents the name of the currency. In the case of the then Ripple blockchain, this was not issued by any country, so technically it could not begin with a country code. And the official ISO standard states that currencies not issued by a country must start with an X. As the code is 3 characters, they then needed 2 more characters which represent the currency itself, which at the time was called Ripple. So they took the R and the P, and when combined you get XRP. The time and effort that the developers must have gone to consider this at such an early stage of development does give an insight into their vision. They created a decentralized, energy-efficient blockchain designed for fast and efficient payments and ensured its currency ticker was ISO 4217 compliant from day one. The XRP Ledger launched with 100 billion XRP tokens. This is a fundamental difference to how Bitcoin operates, where the supply is slowly released at an ever-decreasing rate. Shortly after launch, the 3 developers were joined by Chris Larsen, and in September of 2012 they started a company called Newcoin, which was quickly renamed to OpenCoin. The founders gifted 80 billion of the XRP to the new company, and the remainder was shared between the founders, with some reported to have been given to early adopters and supporters. Due to a bug in an early version of Ripple D, which is the name given to the codebase of the XRP Ledger, the first 32,569 ledgers were lost, so there's no official record for that early distribution. On September 26th of 2013, OpenCoin was rebranded to Ripple Labs Inc. and reaffirmed its mission to revolutionize the global financial system. In early 2016, the amendment system was adopted into Ripple D as part of Ripple's strategy of further decentralizing governance, as well as improving on the current method for change. The new amendment system improved on the established process by adding a formal vote, which ensured the new feature had the majority of network support and gave a transparent and predictable mechanism for its introduction. In March of 2017, escrow functionality was added to the XRP Ledger. Then, in late 2017, Ripple locked 55 billion XRP in escrow to provide additional predictability to the supply. Each month, an amount of 1 billion XRP is released back to Ripple. Whilst there is no requirement on Ripple to do anything specific with this XRP, it has consistently returned a significant amount back into escrow at the end of each month, further extending the date when the entire escrow will be fully released. In 2018, the Ripple blockchain was rebranded to the XRP Ledger, with the goal to set a clear distinction between Ripple Labs and the open source blockchain used in Ripple's tech stack. An SDK for JavaScript was released. In 2019, SDKs for Python, Java, and C++ were also released. On September 24, 2020, The XRPL Foundation was founded as an independent and non-profit entity with a mission to accelerate the development and adoption of the decentralized XRP Ledger. The Foundation works in service of the growing number of developers and the global blockchain community of members building on the XRP Ledger. The XRPL Grants Program was launched by RippleX in 2021, strengthening their support of the ecosystem. On 31st of October 2022, an amendment was enabled which introduced NFTs to the XRP Ledger. This was a very significant enhancement and brought with it a wave of new use cases, projects and developers. 2023 saw several groundbreaking proposals coming forward. They will utilize sidechain architecture to deliver smart contracts, bridging and more to the XRP Ledger ecosystem. In summary, since its inception in 2012, the XRP Ledger has evolved into a robust, decentralized blockchain that supports a variety of use cases. The XRP Ledger has demonstrated its adaptability to user needs, sustainability as an open-source blockchain through widespread adoption, and a strong commitment to innovation, establishing itself as a versatile and forward-thinking blockchain platform. Today, the XRP Ledger is a fully decentralized network with open and distributed infrastructure based on a common protocol that scales horizontally by embracing sidechain architecture. With future improvements and additions to the protocol, the XRP Ledger ecosystem is pushing the limits of sustainable, real-world innovation, and everyone is invited to get involved and contribute to its continued evolution.